Welcome to Rad Randall Show. I'm your host, Rad Randall, the poster child for ADHD. The vibe for this episode is excitement. Why? Because it's 2025, everybody, and the Rad Randall Show is going to have a season like no season yet. We are going to have some fun this year. So, let's get into it, everybody. All right, check it out. It is 2025. I'm super excited. We've got a lot of things planned. So, yes, I am still going to do movies, talk about movies here and there every once in a while, but it's not going to be the focus of my show anymore. I still love movies, but I did 4 episodes. I actually did 8, but I only put 4 out last year. It was fun talking about them and stuff, but, I'm interested in more things than just movies. And this is my show, and I really want to share some of that stuff with you. Some of it should be pretty interesting. I think all of it will be interesting. You're going to know a little bit more about me, where I grew up and how I grew up, the places I grew up. We're going to have some very interesting guests on about all different from all different types of walks of lives. We are also going to talk about subjects that I'm just interested in. So, check it out. We ended 2024 with flying drones the size of cars in New Jersey and UFOs, and at the beginning of 2025, crazy wildfires in California. Yes, not uncommon for California, but literally this is like burning down LA. So many celebrities and so many California people are wealthy California people are losing their homes right now, and they don't get insured because of I don't know. It's California. They're crazy. They got crazy policies over there. Anyway, so I've been thinking about them a lot lately. Crazy way to start the year. So check it out. Some of the things we're going to talk about this season is there's a new theme to the show. The theme is the Rad Randall Show. It's a vibe. You're going to get what that means as we progress through the seasons. Through the season, you're going to get it. Oh, okay. That's what he means by that. Just follow me. It'll come. You'll understand. All right, check it out. Yeah, let's get into some things we're going to be talking about. So we're going to be talking about, I'm going to do a 3-part episode dedicated to some nostalgia from my past. I'm actually a 90s kid. I wish I was an 80s kid. I was born in the 80s, but I'm not technically an 80s kid. I'm technically a 90s kid. And I'm going to talk about some of my upbringing. I'm from the Midwest originally. And I'm trying to bring one of my friends on here that was from the Midwest at all. I was as well. I was a skater punk, and we're gonna get into that and what that entailed and why. I tried to find people around Arkansas that are Arkansans that were around my same age that might have been interested in the same thing. Nah. People in Arkansas grew up different, man. Here a little bit different than I did, man. These guys, they like to hunt, and they like to drink beer, and they like to hang out. And I would admit that, yes, I did a fair bit of drinking beer, no hunting, and hanging out, sure, but not in the way these guys do. They're a different type of people here. I love them tremendously, but it wasn't how I was raised. So I was like, what the heck am I going to do? I want a guest for this episode. It'd be so good to talk about my nostalgic upbringing, but I can only relate to Midwest people that were in the same type of thing. So I forgot I have a friend here that lives here. He's a transplant as well from Illinois. I think I've got him convinced to come join us. So he's going to be a part of that 3-part episode. It's going to be about clothing for one episode. The other next episode is going to be about the tech that was available in the 90s that's not even available now. It's not even relevant anymore. And then we're also going to do an episode that's dedicated to the the stores and restaurants and things that just don't even exist anymore. It's going to be so much fun. I'm super excited about it. If I get my friend on board, it'll be even more exciting. Nonetheless, you're going to have those episodes with or without him. So we'll stick to ground, find out. So the other part of my life, my teenage years, I grew up in Houston, Texas. Yeah, complete opposite. Midwest, Iowa to Houston, Texas. So that's where I grew up in my high school years, and that's its own story. I'm going to do a whole episode dedicated on H-Town. That's right, H-Town. I was there at the time when so many things were changing in the culture of Houston, and we were starting to get really put on the map for some of our music, some of our culture as far as, well, I'll get into it in the episode. You'll understand. Super excited about that. He might join me on that. He's not from Houston, but he has friends that are from Houston that used to talk with him about Houston, kind of blew his mind. So that's super exciting to me because that was when I was a big pimpin'. That's when I was like, that's when I thought I was the coolest I ever been, is when I was in Houston, down in H-Town. Even though I went back there a couple years ago for my grandma's funeral, and Arkansas has got a hold of me. I freaked out, man. I had to get out of that city for a while because I'm just not used to that many people. Anyway, we'll get into it on that episode. Also, we're going to talk about some other things that interest me, like, I'm going to do an episode on Nikola Tesla. I'm going to do an episode on some YouTubers that really were influential to me when I first started, over the 4 or 5 different channels I've done over the years, that kind of aren't even relevant anymore. They're kind of gone now, but I love them. I miss them, and I'm going to talk with them. I'm also going to talk about some of the weirdos that I love today and some of the current YouTubers that I watch now. We're also, I'm going to have some really cool guests on, of all different types of walks of life, with all different types of situations that they hung out and experienced, and we'll announce those as they come out, as they roll out. So the biggest thing at the end of this year that I'm excited for is Happy Gilmore 2 is going to come out through Netflix. They haven't given an absolute release date, but you better believe we're going to talk about that. I'm going to dedicate a whole episode to some Adam Sandler and some Happy Gilmore. So stick around. It's going to be freaking awesome. It's going to be a vibe. You're going to love it. Just trust me. We're all going to be all right. 2025, everybody. It's awesome. And it's going to be an awesome season for us. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I'm out of here.